We have another winter storm moving across the southeastern United States. We'll talk more about it, but what it has prompted right now is a winter storm warning in effect for this evening and tomorrow for northeastern portions of Mississippi. In general, north of 82 from Noxubee County all the way north, and that would include, of course, Tupelo, where they're expecting some freezing rain and then possibly turning over to snow. Winter storm watch in effect for central and northern Alabama. For the viewing area, it's cold, but not expecting any wintry precip, at least not in the very short term. 30 out of Pascagoula, 37 out of Biloxi, and 34 out of Hattiesburg. And Mobile, well below freezing at 29 degrees, and well below freezing this morning in Gulfport, 21 degrees. We beat out the old record of 22 degrees, and our daytime high falling short of 40 degrees. Averages, well, we're way off from that. Your forecast is looking soggy and cold. I'll talk about it coming up. All right, the first day of winter is underway, and the cold air is moving in right on cue. Picked up somewhere around half an inch of rainfall here at the station, around just over half an inch of rainfall reported at the Gulfport Biloxi Regional Airport, and just under a half an inch of rainfall reported out of Hattiesburg. Everybody getting in on the action, and now that north wind is picking up, and also northern portions of Mississippi, Alabama, as this storm system moved through here, saw some icy conditions. Fortunately for us, central and southern Mississippi has been dodging this icy situation that these storms have been bringing as they track across the southeastern United States. But that may change, and I definitely want to emphasize may, but I also want to emphasize it simply because it's going to happen during a time period when you might be traveling across the southeastern United States. First and foremost, let's go ahead and look at the temperatures across the nation. Now, these are isotherms. This is a huge pool of Arctic cold air. -5 degrees, yes, that is definitely an Arctic air mass. Down here in the southeastern United States, we're still holding on to some 40s, but that will be changing as we move into the evening hours, thanks to that strong north wind pushing down that much cooler air. On into Friday, really not a whole lot happening for us other than cool weather becoming more and more mild thanks to somewhat of a wind shift here becoming southeasterly. But what we're going to have to keep our eye on is out to our south and west. It's an area of low pressure. It may start developing into what could be a winter storm, and I really want to emphasize this because it could be tracking right through our area, and on the northern fringes of that, we could see some icy conditions, maybe even a little bit of snow, and that would happen probably Wednesday, Thursday, so it may get hung up over there for a while. Clear skies tonight, no mention of rainfall at all. We saw plenty today, though, didn't we? Your forecast for tomorrow, clear and cold. The 7-day forecast, there you have it, 45 for a high, and a strong north wind should be letting up towards the afternoon hours when we reach those afternoon highs as well. So not all that brutal by afternoon, but a morning that's just going to be cold.
COLD.
That's right, and I will mention those chances of precipitation for us probably right around Christmas Day, and then maybe the following day, and then we have to watch that low because it could get a little bit sloppy, maybe some icy conditions for us traveling across the southeastern United States, northern Mississippi, maybe as far south as central Mississippi, also over into Alabama, an area worth monitoring. Today's high and low temperature running anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees off the norm, but as you can see, everyone's bundling up those little bundles of joy, and they seem to be enjoying the brisk weather, probably looking forward to Christmas, aren't they? And speaking of Christmas, there is some snow flying around the Great Lakes, where it has been flying over the past 48 hours, and they're dealing with some snowpack around the Great Lakes and also through the northern plain states. For us, it's cold, but none of that white stuff out there. What's going to be happening in the very near future? Well, not a whole lot. We've got a very cold night tonight. Overnight lows expected down into the mid-20s, so a hard freeze, especially as you move into central counties within the viewing area, Stone County, George County, Pearl River County on north. Along the coast, probably down into the lower 30s, maybe even sneaking into those upper 30s, so pretty chilly as well. Let's go ahead and move out to Wednesday. You can see a little bit of cloud cover will be building out to our west. An area of low pressure will be winding up by the time we get into Thursday. Now, normally I'd stop here and just get into some details when we get into the 7-day forecast, but I know folks are making those weekend plans. What's going to happen from here, this area of low pressure will be knocking on the door by Friday, which spells the possibilities of a washout for us on Friday and also a soggy go at it on Saturday. By Sunday, we should see things start to break up quite a bit, however. So here's your forecast. For tonight, cold. We have that freeze warning in effect. If you haven't brought the plants in already, you probably messed them up by last night's overnight lows. For Wednesday afternoon, we'll see temperatures on the up and up. We should see a little bit of a wind shift. Winds turning more out of the southeast up to around, say, 60 degrees. Not exactly a heat wave, is it? 65 for Thursday, 66 for Friday. And again, a pretty good chance of seeing some rainfall on Friday. Also, some good chances for rain on Saturday. And for Turkey Day, well, it looks pretty good, right? 65 for a high. 65 for a high. I mean, we only got into the 50s today, so warmer, partly cloudy skies, pretty nice day.
The mornings are so cold.
Yes,
They are a
it's
little bit
extreme.
chilly.
Wait till tomorrow morning.